Hi, I'm Steve Galante, and I am Director of Population Health Initiatives for Greater Lynn Senior Services, and I am a licensed social worker. I have been a licensed social worker since 1985. I was the only son in a big Italian family, and I was the first in a large Italian family to pursue a 4-year college degree. Of course, the expectation was that I would go into business, which I initially did. I was in a business program and can tell you in the first week, I knew it was not the right fit. I went to the social work department at the college that I was attending and sat down and talked to somebody about social work. And I knew instantly it was exactly where I needed to be. I had lost my mom at 5 years old. And I think there was something inside of me that compelled me to want to be able to offer the kind of support that people needed that I never felt that I had gotten. The way that traditional Italian families deal with grief and loss was not the way that I needed to work through my personal experience with that type of loss. And social work was a way for me to be able to help other people work through those kinds of feelings and issues to overcome and to move forward in their life. So I just knew right away.
Hi, I'm Robin DiStefano. I'm a case manager supervisor with Greater Lynn Senior Services, and I'm also an options counselor. I've always been a caregiver. I've been a caregiver for my husband the whole time of our marriage, and that's probably the caregiver part of it. Before I came here, I had a family daycare for 14 years, and I wanted something to do that was at the other end of the spectrum, I guess. Instead of with kids, it was elders, and to care for them and help them make their lives better. And this is it. I feel that I found my niche.
My name is Diane Finnemore, and I'm a licensed social worker. I've been working at Greater Lynn Senior Services for over 19 years. Growing up, I have always had a very strong sense of faith, and that was certainly instilled on me by my mom and her great faith and how she raised her family to look out for others. And so when I was a senior in high school and I was trying to contemplate what my future should hold and what field I should pursue, there was no real grand revelation that I had this strict zeal to become a social worker. A guidance counselor just said to me, well, Diane, you seem to like being with people, so why don't you try social work? I said, why not? And so it was really just a casual way of starting a profession. But fortunately, I've really been blessed in having opportunities in the school that I went to. I graduated from Rivier College, which is now Rivier University, in Nashua, New Hampshire, and they had just started a new social work degree. And they also had a specialization in aging, which certainly spoke to me because I just was naturally drawn to seniors due to visiting my elderly grandparents, having worked in nursing homes. So when we were kind of exploring in school, what populations you might be most interested in working with, I was naturally drawn more to the older setting, older people in our community. And also because we knew that at that time, the baby boomers were going to get older, and that was going to be the greatest need for social workers in years to come.
What I do is I make sure that people have the services that they need, whether it be bathing, dressing, shopping, companionship, or whatever, to exist safely in the community and not have to end up in a nursing home. We also arrange transportation. We listen to people when they have issues. We spend time commiserating with them or helping them deal with problems, whether it be family issues or making referrals to companies that might be able to assist them.
So as Director of Population Health Initiatives at GLSS, what makes me a little different or sets me apart from some of the other programs of a traditional ASAP is the programs that I am part of encompass people of all ages, ranging from age 2 up to age 65. One of the reasons I've enjoyed this role at GLSS is my experience since 1985, as I have really worked in all aspects of social work, family work, individual work, specializing also in addiction. So I really have worked with the gamut of ages over the years, and it's nice at this point to be working with that mix of populations and all of the host of issues that they are focusing on or confronted with at this point in their lives.
I work in an outreach program at GLSS, which focuses on how to assist seniors in the community to be safe. So that involves me telephoning clients, going out on home visits, and assessing how they meet their daily needs to ensure that they're safe, they're free from any form of mistreatment or exploitation, and to assist them in connecting with services that can help them. It's very easy to go home and reflect on what happened that day and worry about how that person is doing and how this plan will be effective. In a nursing home, it was a little easier in the sense that I was leaving those residents in a protective environment. Working in the community at GLSS, however, creates a different kind of challenge, because when you leave at the end of the day and you hang up your social work hat, those seniors that you're working are in their homes and they may still be isolated or in a very risky situation. So it's more of a struggle to let that go at the end of the day. And again, fortunately, I have been blessed with a lot of supervisors, consultants when I was in the nursing homes who were very good at understanding that social workers need to be able to separate their own home and family life and their own personal needs with the work that they're doing with their clients.
With social work, you have to love what you do. You don't do it for the money or for the rewards, because the rewards are all internal. You have to be patient. You have to be strong-willed but kind. And you can't rattle easily. I don't think you just can't rattle easily. It's a high pressure job, but it's very personally rewarding.
What I've liked about being in the social work field is what remains consistent is the way that we focus on individuals, family units, populations, the way that we look at their overall health and well-being through the social determinants of health. Way back in the 1980s, when I started in social work, it was just kind of the understanding that you looked at the person, the whole person, how their home, family, work, social life interacted with their health, how it affected their health. And I think it's wonderful that we've reached the point now where it's much more identified, especially where clinical and community partners are trying to strengthen those connections and really work at focusing on the individual, the family as a whole. How does the whole picture fit together to help people lead a full, healthy, prosperous life?
My motto for me is that I have to be able to go home every night after work, put my head on the pillow, and know that I have done everything possible that I can do for my clients that day.
To support Greater Lynn Senior Services and see more videos like these, please consider making a donation at the link below and subscribe to our channel.